Are three of the newly bought trees, all tropical. This is a Maycock sapodilla, also known as Chico sapote, or Vietnamese is sapuje. I got it from JRN. $45 plus tax, so it's $50. It's a tiny little tree, and so far has like flower. There's a few flowers, but it's tiny. And I repotted them. I repotted this tree into a 5-gallon kind of. And then this is a $5 lychee tree that I rescued from Home Depot. Looks very, very sad, and so I got it home during the spring or the summer and sort of just taking care of it. And so far has lots of growth, lots and lots of new leaves. And the new leaves, they don't droop or they don't die or anything. And I recently just transplanted this 2 weeks ago. I threw some Logan seeds into the pot, and it took off. So I don't know, should I repot them or should I take it out? But for right now, they're doing very good in the pot, so we'll keep it as is. And this is a conch white wax bamboo that I picked up from JRN. About 2 weeks ago. Repotted it and trying to do foliar feed every day so that it would get strong before the winter. But I killed a red wax bamboo before. Didn't kill it, just the winter. It gets too cold in the courtyard, and it was my first time with little, very hardy, not hardy, tropical. And so it died. Got it like end of spring, end of February, and it died in March. One frost and boom, it's gone. So I'm very worried. I'm gonna try to keep them in this corner over here. Maybe set up a little Christmas light, cover it with either the patio furniture or this little red radio flyer wagon, and throw a blanket over them this weekend. We're not going to be in town, so I'm going to leave it at the care of possibly a neighbor, and see how it would do. But it's only been a pot for the last 3 weeks, and so far, I trim it down a lot. It was really big. It was in a 3-gallon pot, but it was one of those that needed to be up pot right away. And so I did that and trim it down, and giving it a lot of foliar feed and seaweed feeding every night now, to hopefully it would take the winter 40-degree, 30-degree in Austin. This is a June plum. It is my 3rd year having this June plum. Every year around this time it would shed all his leaf. It goes down to a stick, and then about February, March, April even, would perk up again, and there's always like a new growth, like a new like branch that just come out from the old branch. I trimmed it down a lot all the time. I trim it down to just a stick when it's a stick, so I keep it like a singular stick, and it always shoot out a new branch that's just as big as the old. But this is my 3rd winter with it in the courtyard. Actually, it was in the alley last year, and last year I probably got about 5-10 fruits, But this year it seems like there's a lot of fruits. And according to people who grow them in Houston, the fruits are usually harvestable by now, but seatbelt, you have to put on seatbelt. That's right. That's what you do. You put on seatbelt. Yep, that's right. Help. You need help? You need help? How you need? Why? Con cần gì? Okay. Aw. Okay. So, my guava tree. This is a guava I picked up from Houston Garden. It was like maybe $5 or $7. It was doing very bad, and I potted him and give him loving care. This is the second winter with me. Vietnamese guava. It was like a little seedlings when it was given to me in a 1-gallon pot. Survived one winter, giving me 2 fruits this year that are like this size. Here's the starfruit tree. It's gonna be the second winter with me. It's in the alley. Last winter, bore about 10 fruits, and around this time, and the fruit get ripened around March, late March, late February. Big, sweet, juicy, and it's really tall. I'm gonna show the sapodilla tree. This is a Mueller sapodilla. It's a very nice tree I picked up from JRN. And I have never had any fruit from it. I think the reason why is because it's always in the shade. But this year it has a lot of flowers, and I try to hand pollinate it, and so hopefully I would get fruit from it. Like these hand pollinated flowers. There's 2 of them. See, all of a sudden the sun's out, and we can get a better and clearer picture now. Probably the clouds covering the sun. That's some passion fruit. It's a passion fruit vines that I planted onto the ground during the springtime, trying to cover up the patio just to give a little bit of a privacy screen. So here's the courtyard complete. Seedling mango, jujube from the left, jujube number 2, a Monroe avocado, a Vietnamese guava, a Chandler pomelo, Mueller sapodilla, starfruit, Vietnamese guava from seed, probably some type of Mexican guava, and June plum. And so I come out here every day with my girlfriend, with my little baby here, when it's 70, 80 degree, and I zap a stinger bug zapper whenever the mosquito or the kids love it out here. They help me take care of the tree by watering it. They wanted to spray it. They wanted a foliar feed. They want to do a lot of things with the tree. And then during the summertime, they come out here taking their bath tub, swim, and they love it out here. Here's some more new trees that I got from JRN. This is a pink guava. It was really big and good, but then I realized that it has scale. So I took it out and spray it. And now just making sure that it doesn't have any more pests. That is in their Barbados cherries. Actually get cherries from them. Plenty. Lots of flowering. Lots of flowers. And yesterday there was some cherries. Red cherries falling off the tree. This is a brown select Satsuma that I got from Lowe's. It was $16. Because it was very, very root bound. And I told the guy that, hey, you know, if you don't sell them, they need to be up pot soon. So went home and up potted. It's been about a month now. This one is a white Chandler. No, white grapefruit, white pomelo, grapefruit. I got from Houston Garden sale. I don't care less for it because I already got another Chandler one, but my husband said, oh yeah, he likes those, so had to keep them. This is a thornless key lime. Picked it up from Houston Garden for $20 and has lots and lots and lots of fruit. Lots of in the fruit is actually very good. Lime-like, tastes like Vietnam. Thin skin, no seed. Yeah. But I cut them down, repot him, and gave him a lot of foliar feed. And then he's flowering everywhere, and so I had to take off the flowers just because that's almost winter. There's no need for it to grow anymore. And that is a Washington Navel. I also got it from Lowe's. Repotted a month ago. $16, 50% off. And has a lot of new growth already. Lots of flowers. This seaweed fertilizer that I'm using, it's apparently helping with the flower production and roots production. And so a lot of the trees shoot out new growth. Not necessarily leaves, but mostly roots and flowers. And for me, it's just good that they're showing signs of life after I repot them. See, lots of flowers, and I just go out and pick it because I don't want flower production on it yet. I want the tree to live. The roots supposed to be really strong, so then I would get fruit the following year or next year after I plant it down into the ground. But right now they're on 15-gallon pots. Okay, and this is a more blood orange, also picked up from Lowe's. Okay. Did have some type of maybe deficiency on the leaves, but so far it's doing good. Same schedule, getting them on a foliar feed type of thing, and it's doing good. It's been a month now. I do see less. I don't see a lot of new growth, and it's maybe because I didn't pick out a lot of the leaves. There's some new growth, but not a lot. Not a lot of flower. Not as much. Not as many as the other trees. But and here's the look up the alley. I I tend to keep my tropical here last year because we were in Vietnam, and I like my neighbor to help me, but I don't want my neighbor to go into the courtyard. It's just too much hassle. So I pull out all the tropical out here, and apparently survived the winter in Austin, the mild winter in Austin. So this year, this is where all of my new plants are gonna be. Here is a miracle fruit tree that I picked up from a Vietnamese fruit farms in Houston. It's now in a 3 or 4 gallon pots. $35. I got 4 fruits, 4 berries out of it so far. I mean, I love it. When I was eating it at the farm, and so I have to have it. But then I realized that, oh yeah, it needs rainwater. You cannot take tap water if you have hard water. But I called the farm, and she told me that, oh yeah, no, we're just giving it regular city water. So I've been doing that. Give it some tea bags, compost, and also has been repotted the last few weeks, and it looks like it's doing good. I mean, it shoot out a lot of new leaves and growth, and I see a flower here. But I really don't think that it's gonna be a favorite. No, not until it's like loaded with berries that I could eat. But and I don't really care for it being the trees that I have to take special care for, meaning can't use regular water. This is a Barbie pink that I got from another member on the tropical rare groups. It was given to me in a 1 gallon pot and a stick, and so I repotted it. Realized that it has a lot of fertilizer in the pot and a lot of clay soil, and put a lot of mulch just to kind of take care of it being young. And so far I see new growth. I see a lot of new growth. It's about just 2 weeks now that it's been on the ground. This guy is a papaya tree. I don't think it's gonna take. I didn't lose all the leaves. I actually moved it around a lot and broke off all of the leaves. So, but when I feel it, it's still thick. So I'm trying to see if it's gonna come back in the spring. There's another cherimoya seedlings that I got from a member in the group. Really like to get some type of cherimoya or soursop or atamoya, sugar apple going on here. Here's a Celeste fig. Got it from Houston Garden Sale. I got a lot of figs on them, like 2 or 3. But for some reason when I taste it, it doesn't taste too good. It's kind of bland. And I don't have a taste for it anyway because I didn't grow up with it. It wasn't something that I grew up with in Vietnam. This is part of that papaya tree that I got from Houston Garden Sale. I think it was $6 that I picked it up, and I was able to get four trees out of it. And so it's not bad. But so far I got it in a pot. It has a lot of flowers. It has a lot of it started to fruit, but I was like, no, I don't want it to fruit. I want it to be miniature like this, but stronger root. That way I can take care of it and transplant them into the ground. This is a chili pepper. It's not really spicy kind, but it's doable. I got it from a supermarket, Chợ Tân Bình in Houston. It's been 2 years. This is the second winter with it, and surprisingly, it survived. I mean, I I didn't do anything to it. Leave it in a pot. Leave it in the corner. Here's some of the orchids. This year, last year I had like 20 of them from Houston, but I was in Vietnam and the rain kind of make the root rots, and so these are just over the year orchids from my house. This one though is a yellow orchid that I got when I was giving birth to from my father-in-law when I was giving birth to my firstborn son, and so he's about three and a half years old. That tree, this orchid, there was 2 of them, so this orchid has been around for that long. It wasn't doing very well, but I hope to take care of it and having it giving me flowers again. That would be nice. It'll be a 3-4-year-old orchid already. But these are some of the other orchids that I get from having orchids in the house. I mean, we like to have orchids in the house all the time. So we pick up an orchid every month and bring it out here after it's flowers, so that way I can see it. And here are my seedling area. This little, almost like a compost bin that I put together. We put some, my uncle and my father-in-law put some turmeric in it, and boom, well, I have big turmeric plants that actually have flower this year coming out from the compost bin. As you can see, I try to yank it out, take it out, but oh well. These are some of the summer mango seedlings that I got. They're all seedlings. Oh, no, baby girl. So I've been growing a lot of seedlings, jackfruit, guava, passion fruits, mango. These mango seedlings was only a few months old, but I transplant them and put them in a 1-gallon pot so that a friend can graft it and give me fruitful mangoes. Okay, and then I have, this is on the was planted in the ground. It's a Fuju persimmon. It's gave me fruit. It's been in the ground for like 2 years now. Well, no, a year, 2 years, and it's given me fruit last year in this alleyway. I figured that I want it to grow towards the courtyard, so I pull it over there. And it's weird because usually it doesn't have any leaves. I drop all the leaves around this time of year, but this year the leaves are still doing well. Good here. That's another Fuju persimmon that I picked up from Houston Garden. I think it was $20, and lost all the leaves. I just kind of take care of it. Looks like this every year. I'm used to it. I have a couple of them before, so I'm not too worried that it just looked like a stick. These are some endless summer hydrangea. Love hydrangea. So I always get hydrangea and try to put them in the ground. My husband would buy me hydrangea for birthday, any occasion. We try to put them on the ground, but none of them really take the heat, the summer heat here, except these endless summer. They seem to do very good. So then I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in a pot to take care of, so that way next year I can bring it to plant it in our new house. So some sugar cane, and then jackfruit and other seedling stuff. So this is almost like my setup here in this alley. I hope that this winter isn't so bad to where everything died down, but it's supposed to shield the trees and gives a little bit more protection. Apparently today's a very windy day, so it's like this, but it's still like 75 degrees right now.